Well, we're still going live. We're live. Welcome. No one knows we're here yet. Let's share out a link. So awkward starting a stream. Let's see. How do you get the link? Here we go. All right, you want to share that out all over? All right, so today, I guess I'll wait till we share that actually. All right. You want to post it in the Headless channel or something? And on our Slack? Yeah, I posted. All right, maybe in the WP Engine one too. All right. We're a little late today. Hey, we got some people joining. What's up, Fran? A little late. I had to get a tag for my car and then ran through Taco Bell. So you might hear me eating. Eating real healthy today. Eating like a developer. Eating like a developer. All right, so I had this idea to build a site called followa.dev. And the whole point is like, I've never been a Twitter person. So last few months, I've been getting into the Twitter stuff. And you got to ping him. Tell Luke to join. I've been getting into Twitter stuff, and I've been looking for devs to follow. So I wanted to have a site like where are all the devs? Who are they all? I'm just having to like randomly search. So I'm creating a site where you can list out all the devs out there, what they tweet about, like if it's React or JavaScript, Rust, whatever. And then you can follow them from the site. So we're going to use Headless WordPress to do it and launch it on Atlas. So straight from scratch. What should we build it in? What do you think? Just next. Rust. C#. C++. Yeah, just straight C. We'll do it in WebAssembly, but in like straight WebAssembly. Yeah, exactly. No strings, no nothing. All right, so let's just use next. I want this to be like relatively straightforward. All right, so I think I already started something, but I'm going to start over. Should probably use our project. Let's do it. Let's use the framework to get started. We're going to create a Headless WordPress site. We're going to use our framework. If you go to the headless-framework on GitHub, scroll down, there's a little line you can copy here and it gets you started right away. So I just paste that in and kablam, it asks me what I want to call it. Follow a dev. followa.dev. I'm surprised I actually got this. Followa.dev. That's pretty good. Pretty good domain, I thought, in my list of thousands of domains I have. All right, we already have a project, and we need to copy our .env file to another file. All right. Open it up in code. I'll make it nice and big for everyone. And we need a WordPress site, so let's do that. I'm going to use local WordPress because it's awesome. Written by some cool people at WP Engine. Followa.dev. Use some advanced password techniques. Admin. We'll get that spun up, and then we need to install a bunch of plugins and stuff to it. Which I should have downloaded, I think. Headless. Actually, I think I deleted some of them. Download them again. Let me go ahead and do that while this is spinning up. Oops. I don't want to create a new release. This is our plugin from our open source framework. That'll get us started pretty good. All right, admin. Plugins, add new, upload, choose.
If anyone's wondering, Matt also uses admin for all of his sites.
Yeah, just everywhere, even my bank. I got lucky to get that admin link or your username. All right, so I can also install WP GraphQL from our plugin, which is cool. That's installing. And so that's good. Now we need advanced, got some fields, got some post type UI. UI, boom. Yeah, we need to do that at some point so you can jump in. I mean, I could click it. I don't know what happens though. I feel like this is dangerous to not test it before. Right. And I can,
by default,
yeah,
you can assign.
I mean, I can try it. Admin. All right, I'll do that. I don't know what I just told VS Code it could do, but invitation link, copy to clipboard. All right. Here we go. This seems bad, but there it is. Let me know if you can get in. Does it make read only? Definitely want that. All right, let me see if I got this going now. Are you able to see it? Wow. All right. Wait. No, you can't. What'd I do? I left a link out there. Did you click it? Yeah, it's on the chat. Yeah, I put it in the chat. So I went all in. I'm just like, everybody connect to my screen now, and we'll see.
We'll see how well.
Yeah. I got a bad feeling about this. That's right. Me too. Me too. Accept guest user anonymous. Okay.
Always no, you click.
No. Always accept just anyone that wants to connect. Seems fine. All right, cool. Well, I'm going to add a new extension. Let's see. I need the custom post types UI one. Yeah, it's pretty neat. All right, I have the, what would this be? It's not a trifecta. It's like a sixfecta of all the plugins that you need to do headless. More people connecting. This is dangerous, I feel. Sharing out an anonymous link to the internet into my VS Code. All right. So we have all this. So the idea that I have is a site. You go to it and you see a list of developers. And then you can like filter by different languages essentially. And if you've obviously, if you click on them, you can go out to their Twitter feed or whatever and then follow them. That's like V1. We'll see. We'll get that done. And then the other one would be like you can log in with Twitter and just click a follow button on the site and it just does it. You having any issues? Yeah, it's probably not a great idea to toss that link out there, but you know what? We've been wanting to try this, so why not now? Got two people in here.
What's the worst that can happen?
I have guest user and guest user. All right. I'm not going to use any of the stuff that's already part of this. Let me wipe out a bunch of junk. Not that it's junk. People have put that together, but I want to do my own thing. I'll leave the API. Fine. All right, the app. Actually, I don't even think I need. I'll leave it, but I don't want.
No. Yeah, I'm listening to the live stream and it sounds.
Oh.
Your desktop speakers.
Oh, I know it. I did it wrong. Now talk.
Testing.
I had my desktop audio muted.
Oh, yeah.
Now does it sound okay?
We'll see.
All right. I don't think I want this page thing. Page. I'm just gonna do it normal index. And let's see. Oh, I need to put this in here. So I have my local site running. I guess you won't be able to run this locally if I use local. Or will you? You won't. That just won't work.
Yeah. So what ends up happening here? Yeah, you can't access local. You can only access the dev site. Like if you go and look at the
live share, it shows you what port you're opened up to, but people can't get to your local site, pretty sure.
Gotcha. Expose a local TCP port to all participants.
Yeah, I mean, you can do that, but then people can start logging in and messing around with it, I think.
Yeah, I don't want to do
Probably
that.
not a great idea.
Yeah, I'm thinking not. All right, then I need to use a WP Engine site. So let me spin. That way you guys can run it on your local machines. So let me just go ahead and spin up the site. I won't use local actually. Won't.
So now, whenever I'm talking and you're talking, there's some echo in the background.
Ugh. Whenever we're both talking, you're saying?
Yeah, like you're using your desktop audio or something. So whenever we're both talking, it sounds like you can hear my voice out of the desktop audio being pumped back into your microphone or something.
Oh boy. All right. Desktop goes to B. It must just be coming through my mic. Oh, let's both talk. Hello, 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 hello. All right, let me add this site. Oh god, I spelled that wrong. Oh, oh no.
Follow.dev.
Follow.dev. No, I gotta get rid of that. That's not gonna work for me.
Yeah, it sounds like it's coming through your microphone. So it's like, I don't know if you have the audio, my audio coming through your headphones or if it's coming through your desktop speakers. But what's happening is it's coming out your desktop speakers.
Yeah, all right. I think I know what I can. I think I know what I can do. Let me try something. So I want to pump. This is listening to what? Voice mirror up. Okay, yeah. Oh, I know what I need to do. It's not that, and it's voice meter. This is what we use, by the way. So if you're wondering, it's a very straightforward app.
What's your setup? You have we go into.
Well, you're just on my desktop because we're on Zoom. So this is my desktop. I have it pumped to B2. I have my mic pumped to. Oh, I need to pump my mic there or desktop there. Now it should be good. Now let's talk. Test.
But the question is the audio coming from my headphones going out your desktop speakers, right?
No, you should be good. I think we're good now. I think we're good.
Okay.
I did it wrong in OBS. I've muted that. Did it this other way. And I think we're okay now. All right. What am I doing? Wait, this is up already? No. Your environment is currently being built. All right. So for now, until that's built.
Okay. I think it sounds good now.
Yeah, I think we're good. I totally just forgot how I usually set that up. All right.
Ooh, only took 10 minutes.
10 minutes to get online. All right, I'm going to use local for now, so you won't be able to do anything. But since I already have a site up, let's go ahead and get some stuff working. But you can poke through the code, so that's neat. Where is the thing? Yeah. Wasn't it either? Where was it? Here it is. Followa.dev.local. See, that's why I needed this. Now I make my WordPress URL there. Not really worried about secrets, but I'll just put it in there anyways. Who knows? Hey, I already did this.
You might not have saved. You gotta save your
yeah.
changes.
Yeah, let me make sure that's sticking. All right, cool. All right. Now you can hack me. Hack me. Let's make a little React component, get something on the screen. And then we'll pull some data in and make sure we're good there too. I always forget this command. I'm going to run my server down here. And then we should be good. Bam. All right. We have a site. Now let's pull in some WordPress data. I'm not going to do, not pulling in posts or anything. I'm not worried about that here. I'm only going to do custom content types.
Okay. Yeah, so you're going to create the list.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and do
there.
that. So what we're going to do, we're going to create a custom content type that you can put like a Twitter handle, a name, and then maybe like a list of languages that they work in. Maybe a little, I want to put where they work. I think that would be cool. Let's go ahead and start doing that. So I'm going to create a custom post type. I'm going to call it developers.
Yeah, you could do, I mean, it could be more than Twitter, right? It could link to their Twitter, GitHub, LinkedIn.
Right, yeah, that'd be cool.
Whatever.
Yeah, so let's add our fields. This is where we're going to decide what we're doing. All right, so we definitely want their Twitter.
Yep.
I mean, Twitter's awesome. All right, and then we want their GitHub. Is there a way to put a URL in here? Oh, yeah, you can.
Yeah. I don't know exactly what it does. I'm assuming that's just for validation.
Yeah, maybe. I don't know if GraphQL honors that or not.
Yeah, we'll see.
Then we want, well, we probably should start with their name. That's fine. Company, I want to know where they work. Oh yeah, languages. This is where it gets trickier. I guess we can do.
Lucas suggests using taxonomies.
Taxonomies to handle languages and stuff. How? I don't even know. Like people say taxonomies in WordPress all the time, and I'm like,
yeah.
It's like metadata stuff. But I'm actually not super familiar of how I would set it up here. And I don't know if the free ACF, oh, it does have relationship taxonomy. We will, all right, Lucas, we're taking your word for it. We're choosing taxonomy on the fly. Live code, we'll see what happens. Let's say, allow new terms to be created while editing. Save terms. Connect selected terms to the post. I mean, I would think you want to do that, right?
Yeah.
Load value from post terms. I don't know. Return value, term ID. Appearance, a checkbox. Okay. Okay. Ooh. Catbox or multi-slit? Okay.
We'll see.
All right. All right. Well,
we can always come back and edit this.
Oh, we should do tag, right? Yeah. Not a category.
Yeah.
I want to tag. Yeah. We'll come back and we definitely didn't do something right, but okay. Yeah, I definitely want that to be required. All right.
You're probably going to want their street address and their phone number.
I need a social for sure. Oh, they might have a website, like a blog, actually. Nah, it's just another URL. What is required here too? I need to make company, not necessarily.
Definitely the name.
Definitely the Twitter handle, because we want to follow them. GitHub. I don't want to have to look up every single person. All right. We're going to go with this for now. Go in GraphQL, ACF, developer. That just tells me I guess I should explain things as I go. I've done this so many times now, I like take it for granted, but this is how the custom field group's going to show up in WP GraphQL. So we just have to remember that, and you'll see what that means in a minute if you haven't seen it before. Cool. I want to move these around a little bit too. Twitter, company languages. Those are required, so I'm going to move those up. Yeah, I think that's probably good. All right. Now, when we go to developers, add new. That is not, I screwed up already.
Ooh, you mixed the post.
Yeah, so when we go to the custom post type and we edit it, go down to the bottom here. We don't want this to be a Gutenberg editor, so I'm going to turn that off. I also don't want a featured image. Or maybe I do.
Yeah, you might keep it in there. You could
keep it in there. Maybe we'll pull in their images. Sure, why not? Yeah, cool. All right. So
if we can.
Yeah. So let's enter the two most famous. Whoa, what happened? Oh man, I'm just like crushing it today on like doing the worst things. I didn't put where I wanted.
Yeah, I think earlier you were saying something about you do this so much that you just know what to do.
That it's just so easy now. Yeah. And then you start live coding. I had to tell the ACF field group where I wanted that field to show up. So I set it on the custom post type, which was the developers.
Yeah.
All right. So title, I probably didn't need name, and I could have just had title, but I'll just.
Oh, true.
I'm gonna just duplicate it. All right. I'm like, wait.
Do you remember your Twitter?
That's literally my handle. Okay, how does this work? Okay, I can add another one. Languages. Yeah.
Yeah, so you used URLs for the Twitter, but you're putting just your handle in there, right?
A good point. Yeah, I only want the handle, right? I think I just want the handle. Yeah, I'll change that.
Yeah, so I don't know if it's going to yell at you, but
yeah, that's a good question. We'll find out in a minute. And then GitHub is Landers. Company, WP Engine, personal blog, mattlanders.com, which, by the way, is hosted on Atlas. Womp, womp. Oh, killed me. Oh, we're going to have to fix that. I don't
thought so.
Yeah. But we got that validation. That's pretty cool. That actually was a cool test to see. Like, you add those field types and then the publisher has to abide by that. But I don't want that. So let's change that not to be URL. We're just going to make it text. And I don't know, will that wipe it out, I wonder, too? Let's see. It did not. Cool.
Oh, you're just making it text.
Yeah. All right, cool. That guy, he's good. You should follow him. Let's add another one. Will Johnston.
I just posted my links in the chat, although it's just W Johnstow for both of them.
Yeah, I know yours. W John. Wow. Haven't eaten yet. Johnstow. WP Engine. You have a personal blog you would like to shout out? You like your Ruby blog from like when you were in high school?
Yeah, I did a Ruby on Rails blog in 2009 or something like that. Whenever Ruby on Rails first came out. No,
we'll skip that for you for now.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, let's see. Do we want to add any more?
Yeah, let's add somebody.
We had to add another language in here too. Do we want to have languages and frameworks separate, or just put like React and stuff in the languages?
I think it can all just be part of one.
All right. Yeah.
I feel like it's kind of self-explanatory. Like when you list your skills on your resume or something,
right?
You might list out languages and separate it, but you assume that people who know, right?
Right. I'm only gonna put things that like you should follow me for, not everything I've ever done. So.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool. So they all show up here. Good call, Lucas. I like it. Now I don't know how we're gonna get this data out, but
yeah, let's look at what it looks like in the API.
Like.
It looked like it would give you a list, and the list would just be the taxonomy IDs potentially.
Yeah, more nodes.
And that's where all that stuff came in, where it was like, do we want to send you the values or not? We'll see.
All right, so I'm going to pull back. So if we come in here, this is where we see that ACF developer. So I can go ahead and just like grab everything. Under languages, okay, here we go. Languages as...
Hey, Francis, if you link the Twitter and GitHub, we'll put you up here.
Yeah. Yeah, anybody in chat who posts dev stuff. If you're just using Twitter for like your social, this isn't the site for you. But if you like to post dev stuff, let's do it.
If you want to get doxxed.
All right, cool. So now, the name is post tag. What? Label maybe? Nope. I don't know what I'm doing. What am I doing? So they're in here, but how do you get the actual name out?
Oh, interesting. So Lucas says, because you put the sync on ACF, you can either grab it via ACF or as a term via WP GraphQL.
Oh, you mean it's in here? All right. Yeah, I did that. I did languages, boom.
Yeah.
No.
What does name say?
Yeah, it's this name. I don't know. Oh, name React. Interesting. All right.
Yeah, so you don't really need the taxonomy stuff. You just need the name.
Definitely didn't need that. React TypeScript. Oh, I didn't need the taxonomy at all.
Yeah, you don't need that at all. That's kind of cool.
Oh, that's actually really cool.
Good to know.
Today I learned. All right. What else do we have in here? We have, we want our, what else? Where's their other fields? Oh, I'm in our languages. Okay. Name, Twitter, personal blog. Is that everything? Boom, boom, boom. Name, Twitter, GitHub, company. Cool. So this is awesome. We has our data coming back. So now let's run this query on the front end and like pull some stuff back. All right.
Yep.
So we'll do this. If we do static and we want to filter, that's gonna be a problem, right? So we should do server side. Unless the filter was like its own page. Right.
Yeah, or if you filter by the param, the page param, and not the query string, it would work, right?
So what we're talking about here is like we can do get static props or get server side props. If we choose get static props, we can get the URL. We can know where we are to do that, but we can't get the query parameters. So typically if you're going to filter something, you usually would make those query parameters in your URL. And you might say languages with a comma separated list of languages that you want to filter or something like that. Static is not going to be nice for that. So I do want it to be static though, right? Like,
I mean, you could just statically render the page and then
client side filter.
Do front end client side filtering.
Yeah. Let's start there, since that's like the simplest thing to do, right?
Yeah.
So I'll do export async get static props, right? Right, sync function. This comes with a context. That's get.
Yeah, I think it's a lower camel case, right?
Is it lowercase g?
Yeah.
Is it?
Pretty sure.
Yeah. Okay. Sounds good. I'll go with that. All right. Then we need to import the framework.
Yep. Yeah.
I need to get Apollo client.
Get Apollo client. You'll also want to import gql and use query probably from app Apollo/client.
All right, so we're using the framework. The framework handles like creating the connection for GraphQL for us, which is awesome. So now we can just go get our client. So we can say const client equals get Apollo client, and then I pass in my context here, which is this parameter here. The reason we do that is that when we get the client, if no client exists, we create a client and we put it on the context. That way it's cached. So whenever we're rendering on the front end, we have that cached query on the front end and we don't have to make the same query from the front end that we do on the back end, which is neat. Then we do.
Yeah,
client.
You're also going to want to call get next static props in the framework because that will put the Apollo client cache on the props so you can use it on the front end.
Right.
You'll want something like this. I'll send it to you.
Yeah, it's just the do I need to await it?
I sent it on Discord. You can see. Yeah, it's an await.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Can I give you access in here to type?
Yeah, you probably can. I
just don't know which anonymous is you.
I shouldn't be anonymous because I logged in.
Oh. Do read only. What file are you in?
Yeah, but go click on the live share. Like you need to go to the live share, I think.
What do you mean?
Trying to see where I do it. Like over on the left where it has that where it has all the icons. You see how at the bottom it has your settings, the gear, then the profile. Yeah, go to that. Now you should be able to maybe send a specific invite to me. I don't know how I did this last week, but I
Let's see. Share read on the terminal. Invite others. Yeah. You're in here though? You're one of these? Which file are you in? That one's
I'm in some random file. I'm in the under app.tsx.
Okay. This one's you then. Make read write. All right, you're good.
Okay, yeah, that's me.
Okay. That's pretty sick. All right, so now anytime I do anything wrong, you can just fix it. So I'm gonna create a query, which is gonna be what are we gonna call this? Like get all devs, and we'll do GQL. Wow, not what I was trying to do. You go back here. We're gonna copy this out. Boom. All right. I like to actually make these like capital. Like you're moving my screen around.
That's cool. Yeah, I'm just messing around.
Yeah, I'm just.
You don't like.
All right, so I made that query. It's just getting all the devs, and then up here I want to do use query, right?
Sure.
Sure. All right, and let me explain.
Use the same query there.
Oops. Yeah. Let me explain why I'm doing this. All right, so what's going on here, just so everybody is aware. When we do get static props, so whenever we use Next, we can choose to have static pages, we can have server-side rendered pages or client rendered pages. Right now, we chose to go static. So what we're doing, what's going to happen is when we build the page, it's going to run this function. It's going to go and get the Apollo client, run this query, which I need to await.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to run this query, and then it's going to put the results on props. And this function here is going to actually put the cache of that query onto Apollo, and then it's going to also tell Apollo and re-establish the cache on the client side. So that way, if we're navigating client side where we're not pulling only static, it's never going to make that call twice. We don't want it to make a client side call when we already have the data. Right? Am I explaining that right?
Yeah. Now, unfortunately, this is going to work until we have to do the filtering, right? And then we're going to have to figure that one out.
Yeah.
But if we only do client-side filtering, then we should be okay. It'll make the first request and you'll get the list, and then we'll be able to make further requests and do that all client-side. We'll see.
Yeah, right. Okay. Now let's do... We're going to make it prettier than we did last time today. So you moving around the file, it shouldn't let you like move my stuff around. I don't know why it's doing that.
Wait, what?
Like when you do something, my screen is like, I'm getting...
Oh, that's awesome.
Bye-bye. I'm getting layout shift over here. Like, what the heck? I'm like, what the hell is going on? So I can't...
Bye-bye.
I can't type.
How is that supposed to work?
That doesn't seem... Now it's moved me to a different file. What is happening here? Okay, maybe this wasn't a good idea. All right.
Yeah, that's great.
Data.map. How's our data going to come back? Let's see. We're going to get developers and then nodes. So we really want to do... We want to get developers. Nodes is really the developers in this case. So we're going to do const developers equals data dot developers. And then we'll just do developers here. Wait, no, it's data dot node. Data dot developers dot nodes. Right? Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
We're going to map, we're going to get a developer. And how do we want to do this? Just do, maybe just CSS Grid or something. Make our own tiles or something like that.
Yeah, or you can use Bootstrap.
Not doing it.
All right, CSS Grid it is.
I'm like so dependent on Bootstrap. I got a chance here to not use Bootstrap. I'm going to do it.
You definitely have to establish a good live share etiquette. We'll have to test this offline because I think that there's a way to set it up where you're not following along like that.
Yeah, there's got to be a way for me to say like unfollow. There we go.
Okay.
Now,
yeah. So now when I do this, this is better. I can go in and edit stuff and.
Okay, that's better. That was annoying.
That's cool though. I can follow. That's interesting.
So now, just to make sure this is working, I'm going to do a developer name. Why is it telling me? Wasn't any son of a. All right, so I need to create an interface for a developer. Has a name. Has a GitHub. Has languages, which is an array of what? Of objects that have a name.
Yeah. I think, did it have Node or I think it was just, you can see it here. So it has ACF developer, right? ACF developer has languages, which is just an array of name.
Right. So it's just like this. Then we have Twitter. We have personal blog. Whoa, that wasn't right.
Which is a string value node.
String value node. The ones that are required are name. What did I make?
And Twitter.
Twitter and languages.
Yeah, and the rest are optional. Although it's the languages, I think will always end up as an array. It's just it might not have anything in it. So it's probably fine.
Oh, and company. So when I put these little question marks here in TypeScript, it says, hey, that's not, it's not necessarily required, but these fields you can guarantee will always be there. So,
yeah, so then,
map.
Yeah, so then use query. Yeah, you like that array.
You don't like that?
No, I just put brackets on the end.
But is it the same thing?
Yeah, it's the same.
Wait, is there a difference?
No, not like that. You do developer and then open, close.
You can tell how often I do this. I use array pretty much exclusively. I guess that looks more like a normal statically typed language instead of a collection.
Yeah, exactly.
Because array is not giving you anything more.
Well, I think the array, that array syntax looks kind of like C#ish, I guess. And then, developer with the brackets is a little cleaner, I think.
Yeah. In C# you would get more functionality from that because it'd be a collection instead of a, but in JavaScript, you already get functionality from arrays that you would get in a collection. So,
yeah.
All right, we save this. We go back to our page. And we have a crash. Map is not defined. All right, developers. Wait, no, developer is right.
Yep, but it's not. It can be undefined, right?
It shouldn't be, but okay.
No, yeah, it can be undefined.
But
you need to put like a question. Here, I'll fix it. Since I'm here.
Yeah,
you need something like that.
I can do that, but it shouldn't be though, because we made the call here.
Well, we can investigate, right?
I must be. Yeah, let's console log our data. See, this just isn't coming back or what? We get an object of developers, has nodes. All right. So it's coming back. We just did something wrong here. Developers nodes, ACF developers is the actual thing, yeah. It's developers, nodes, ACF developer. Yeah, that was the problem.
No. Yeah, so yes. Okay.
Right. Oh no, nodes is the array though.
Yeah.
I know. I'm gonna change this to data like that. So then,
yeah,
data, developers, nodes. That's right, but it's not right.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's right. Yeah, it is right. Okay, but I need to do developer.data. And there they are. Sweet. Move this over here a little. All right, cool. We're pulling back our data. We have our developers. Now let's do some beautification. We're getting data back. Let's do just CSS modules.
Okay.
Your favorite. But let's create some standard practices here. Let's create a folder with lib. Create another folder in there called components. Let's create a component called layout. And we probably want to create a folder for each one, right? Since we're going to use CSS modules or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll move that there. We'll create a new file and call it layout.module.scss. And then we'll create our layout component. I'm gonna, I actually export default. All right, and we want to import styles from layout.module.scss. Cool. And here we want to return like all the stuff that we need for a page, essentially, right? We want to have a head. So we need some SEO yummy goodness. We want to have some type of container, so we'll put that in main. We want, well, that's probably it. But we need to put children in here.
Yeah, are you going to do a nav bar or something?
Yeah, we need a nav bar. So we need a new folder. Nav bar. I usually just say nav. What do you usually say?
Nav is fine.
Nav.tsx. Nav.module.scss. Whoa, too many S's. New folder. Footer. New file. New file. Let's see. We have 10 people on. You want to post the live share link again if anybody wants to connect?
Sure.
Just in case.
Where do you want to put it?
Just post it in the YouTube. We have a live share link. I don't know how the YouTube live thing works. If you can scroll back, but we have a live share. You can connect to the code, browse around, poke around, do whatever you want. So check it out. But that part's pretty cool. So you can see what we've done. Because right now I'm doing some like scaffolding.
You might have to post it.
Oh.
Because links, since I'm not an admin here, it won't let me do it.
I think I did it on here.
Yeah.
All right, link copied. cool. All right, so we have head. I need to import this from next. Head allows me to do things like this, like title, and say follow a dev. All right. We have children coming in here. That's all I care about for now. I'm gonna do class name equals styles dot layout. Yeah.
Whatever you put in there.
This makes me, I like that at the top. A little OCD there. So then we'll have a dot layout class and we'll do things here. Font, family. I'm going to go with monospaced.
Black background, green text or something.
Yeah, we're going to do a terminal window. Like an IBM mainframe or something. All right, cool. So that's our layout. So now what we do with our layout, I won't worry about these yet. So now what I usually do, this is very, very, very common for me to do, is that I will just wrap all of my pages in my layout. Like so. And then that will allow me to do things across the site instead of just for saying it doesn't know where that is. I think I gotta do / or something. There we go. All right, so now we've got our monospace font. So what I also want to do is move it into the center. So I want to have a container there. On my layout, I'll say max width is 960. Actually, for Twitter tiles, probably 680. And then margin 0 auto.
Sure.
There we go. So now we've got it more towards the center here. Let me make this a little bit bigger. Coming more towards the center. All right.
It's looking nice.
Looking beautiful. Beautiful up in there. All right. Let's create a little, what do we want on the nav? Need a simple nav just to get home, I guess.
Yeah, you could just put the site name up there.
Yeah. Let's just
for now.
Let's do that for now.
But just make it like some color nav bar.
Yeah. I'll want to do more than that, obviously. I want to import styles from nav.module.css. Cool. And we'll do styles. Whoops, that's not even right.
Yeah, it's just styles.
Styles.nav. That's what I'll call it. So now if we come over here, we can have a .nav. Background color, black. Color, white. Just for now. Oh, we didn't do it.
You need
now
to
add
put
that
it
to
in
our
the
layout. So it probably goes somewhere like right here. We import it. Boom.
You might, well, yeah, that's fine.
Beautiful. We do need some global styles to do some resets so we don't have this gap. So
yeah,
do that real quick. When you don't use a framework, you realize that the frameworks do a lot for you. I'm going to call it reset. For instance,
yeah, just do margin 0.
That should work there.
Did you put the font family in the layout? I usually do it in some sort of.
Yeah, I'll probably do
global
it
thing.
over there.
Then I don't know if you want to use some CSS variables or something.
Right.
We don't need to go that far.
There we go. So that fixed that.
Cool.
All right. We have a nav. Let's see. So the layout, I want to give it a little bit of padding at the top for sure. Wait, I want to do it after the nav though. I want to do it on.
You could just put some padding on the nav and then.
I can do it on the main right
the
here.
padding on the.
I did this.
Yeah, on there.
I want this to be like the main layout, like.
Oh. Yeah.
And this will be like styles.container or something. I don't even need that. I can just use main.
Yeah.
So in here, I can do main, which is going to be this. All right, cool. And then I want a little bit of padding top here.
Probably just one rem or something.
Yeah, something like that. It's coming.
You probably want like one rem of padding on the nav too.
Yeah, nav looks a little janky right now.
This is just going to be a live coding CSS.
Yeah. CSS with Matt and Will.
Quite possibly my like worst development skill. Doing CSS.
We need our boy Matt Morgan on here.
Yeah.
The man can CSS for sure. Gotta be a way for him to fix that. All right, so now it's yuck.
Nice.
That's where you go to
That's
reset.
a nice color.
A text decoration. None.
Yeah, and you're gonna have to do you're gonna have to set the color there, and then you might have to set it on the visited too or something. I don't know. Probably not. We'll see.
Yeah, maybe. We'll see.
It's probably fine.
That's all right. I just did unset, so it's gonna take whatever.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right. Cool. It's looking beautiful. I think that since this was a dev site, it probably all needs to be dark.
Yeah.
Or it needs to be able to do dark mode. Do we want to?
You could just do like a.
We could do CSS variables.
Yeah, we can do some CSS variables just to show that off, since this is a CSS live coding session.
CSS live coding with Matt and Will.
It's a CSS in a headless WordPress type of way.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's blow this out a little bit more to make it look kind of like Twitter. So when I'm on Twitter,
you got that black.
It looks kind of like this. I have these squares. I want that border, and we definitely want that black background. But we want to do it with CSS variables. I do want to do CSS variables. Let's do this.
Okay, so then go and create some variables.css. Maybe under variables.css.
Sure. But we can't import. We got to import them at the root.
Yeah, you want to do global. You just have like a global .scss that you import at the root, and then you can do whatever from there, right?
All right, and then I can do.
What do we want? Do we want to set like? Yeah, we want to set a root.
Obviously, I remember that syntax.
:root.
Oh yeah. And it's something like that. It's an array, right?
Yeah. No, it's braces.
That's just like code.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I go like
it's dash, every dash. Variable is like a dash dash.
Dash dash.
So let's set color, like a primary color or something.
White.
I'd say like set a primary, secondary, and then like a font color, a background color.
Yeah, BG
something like that.
I mean, I'm gonna do it like simple for now, and then there's a way to do this where you do a data. How do you do it? So
yeah, do data dash theme or something.
Yeah, something like that.
And then you need to say like if it equals dark. So that's your selector for light and dark, right?
Right. And then I want to copy these and make them opposite. All right, so what we're doing, we're going to allow you to change.
So we're going to default to the dark theme and let you do light theme.
Yeah, this is for devs. You know, like you want dark theme first. I think the GitHub's most loved announcement at the Octoverse this year was that you got dark theme.
Oh yeah, I turned that on the minute they had it.
Finally got to turn off my dark reader, that thing that works sometimes.
Yeah.
All right, so let's show how this works. So let's make this work because this is actually pretty cool for anybody who's on here that wants to do light and dark themes. So the way that we have is basically by default, we're going to have the color be white, the background be black. And then if there is this tag on the HTML element that is set to light, it's going to reverse those. So now we just need something in our app with a button that can like toggle that tag off of the HTML element. I think.
You can put it in the nav bar.
So, but here's how we do this too. So we go to the nav bar, and instead of putting black here, I do like dash dash color, or dash dash BG dash color.
BG color.
And then dash dash color.
You need to do it in layout too, right? Didn't you set a color there?
I didn't set a color here, but I should.
Oh, you didn't even set a color.
I should,
yeah. Or maybe you want it in your reset, right?
Oh no, because the reset, well, I'm gonna do it here. I'm gonna do it here.
Don't you need like var? You have to say
var dash dash BG dash color. These are like native CSS variables, and there's a good reason not to use Sass variables here. You may be thinking you're using Sass, use Sass variables. This won't work if you use Sass variables because Sass variables are only available at compile time. So whenever Sass runs it through its compiler and it outputs CSS, like that's it. But CSS variables are available at runtime, which is super cool. They both have their places. It's not like you don't need Sass variables anymore. You definitely do. But
yeah.
Now I forgot what I was doing. Oh yeah, I need to fix this one because I didn't.
You also need to import this into your app.
Right.
Import the global.
Right.
Yeah, so usually I just set, I have my font color, like if I'm going to have a reset, right? The reset defines your HTML and body, and on the body it just says color with the whatever color I'm going to use.
Right.
And that way I don't have to set it everywhere.
Right. What about IE?
You know what I'm saying?
IE? We're coding for edge here. Edge and above.
What about IE? Yeah, we need to make sure this works in IE 6.
Cannot find global.sccs. SCCS. All right, look at that. Oh, now we're hitting another one of those reset issues where our site isn't big enough by default.
But what you probably want to do is add like a little gray border or something on the bottom of the nav. Or you just set a background on the body, like on the HTML.
Oh, yeah.
Because right now you only have your background set on the layout or main or something.
Right.
And you just want it on the whole body. You just want your background color. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No, I hear you. But the body isn't even covering the whole thing right now. Like it wouldn't have worked without this. Because the body isn't taking up the whole space. It's only taking up that top part.
Yeah.
So the body needs to be...
You just want height 100% or something.
Yeah. Nope.
But you still want the background color on it.
I never figured this out. I know, but it's still not big enough. I think it's because this isn't... I don't know if that's like the right way to do it, but... Yes, the HTML's all the way. Body's not. This is why I use framework, folks.
Yeah, I was just counting down the seconds, so you're like, you know what? Let's just use Bootstrap.
I'll just set this min height. This is definitely not how you would want to do it, but in an effort for me to not be messing around with this any longer, we're going to do it. All right. We have that. Now on our nav, let's see. So you're saying like a border?
Yeah, something like that.
Like a bottom border, which could be like 1 pixel.
Or really, you could do like box shadow or something if you wanted to do that. Border is going to be easier because I don't know the box shadow stuff anymore.
Right. Ew, too big.
Half a pixel.
Half a pixel.
That's why you use box shadow, because you can make it look better.
Mm-hmm.
But you probably also want it to be like not white. Like,
oh god. So I can do I'm gonna start out with the clearly wrong settings.
Yeah, what is this?
All right. That's a little much.
I think that's perfect. I think you just want 1 pixel maximum.
Yeah, still not what I'm looking for. Oh, so bad. So bad. I need the spread to be like, I don't remember what each of these are. Like it's not
It's like height off. It's H offset,
that's getting
V
better.
offset.
That's getting better.
Yeah.
Yeah, the
then
offset
blur and the spread. Yeah, it's height or horizontal, vertical, blur, spread, right?
It's blur spread. Okay, so that's the blur. Not spread. All right, that's gonna be it for now.
Looks good.
Fine. That's fine. It's fine. We are not designers by any stretch. Okay. Now let's make these tiles look somewhat close to our. You know what I would like to do too is pull in with Twitter the image, like their profile image.
Yeah, is that? I don't know if you can do that with just their handle.
Yeah, I wonder if you can. I wonder if there's a URL that we can guess.
Let me look.
Like, is this guessable?
No. If you knew my ID, that's probably an ID there. Yeah, you need to know the ID of the person. And it's more than that. It's like there's an ID and then there's another ID on the end.
Yeah. Well, we'll have to use the
That's
Twitter
like
API
the
for that
ID
one.
of the image.
Hey, Fran. All right. Okay, so we have that. Now let's I'm not going to worry about footer yet, but I should just sub something out. I don't think we're going to use this.
No, because then we really have to worry about height.
Then I have to do a lot more stuff with height. And I don't want to. I'm going to put it in here just so it's ready. Import footer from components. How's that even possible? It's not in there. There.
There are a bunch of components in there.
What do you mean?
I don't know how they got in there.
Yeah, where?
Did you get this from a different site?
What do you mean? Where are they?
Like go up one level?
Oh, components.
No, up above.
Oh, this is from the starter. I was like, what in the? Okay, yeah. That was confusing. All right. Okay, now we have a footer we're not using. That's great. Now let's make it look better. So we need another component, which is like a card, I guess. Right?
Yeah.
Card. Card.module.scss. Oh yeah, we were gonna do the light theme thing too, but let's make this prettier first. So this is gonna take some props. And it's gonna need a title. Need a
description or something.
Or actually, we'll call
I don't even know. Are we?
I'm gonna call it I'm actually gonna call it. No, we'll call it this. Handle for your Twitter handle.
Sure.
Really, it's just developer.
Yeah.
It just takes the developer, right?
Okay.
What I should do. It just needs this whole thing. Where should we put this? since we're going to share it.
Yeah, I would usually have that in a service, and you're calling it all from there. But
yeah,
you know,
that's a lot of effort.
Yeah, you could just create a global typings file.
I'm not going to create global because we just did a podcast where we're like, don't create global typings. But I am going to just add it in here as types.ts and export it. But this is different.
So not global.
It's not global. I do have to import it.
It's not global, but it's not fully global. It's just a little global.
It's just a baby global. But now I know where it came from. So now instead, this takes a developer. Sweet. And now I'm going to return a div that has some stuff in it. We want to have, what does it look like on Twitter? Let's make it somewhat close to this. So it's really just.
Yeah, but it's not going to show their tweet, right? So it's just going to show their name, their Twitter.
Handle. Yeah, I like this. This first part is fine.
Yeah.
Name, handle, and then under that we'll just have the links. The tweet will be a list of links, essentially.
Yeah.
All right. So this will be a flex box, and then we'll have 2 columns because I want to bring in that featured image eventually.
Okay.
I'll do div.image, or I'll just do that pic. We're going to leave that blank for now. Then div.info. Then in here I'll have span, which will be span no, that's not going to come through like that. All the properties are just going to be here. So I'm going to have name, GitHub, languages, Twitter, company, personal blog. All right. We'll put their name here. And there.
You know what sucks about YouTube's live streaming? When I'm looking in chat, so like if I'm on Twitch and I'm looking in chat and somebody does an emoticon, I can like mouse over it and see what it is.
Mm-hmm.
On YouTube, you can't.
So now you're like, what is
like
that?
I can copy it. Like, you know, Luke's he said 3 wash hands. But I can't just, you know, mouse over it and see it. That sucks.
So now I have this card though. Now I want to use it on the home page. Instead of this, I'm going to do card. Oh, well, that's probably not exactly how I wanted it. I mean, I can do this. Not a favorite. What was it bitching about? Oh.
You need to use a key too. No. It's data. It's developer.data.
Oh, right.
And you're going to want to do a key as well.
Yeah. Hey, we have stuff. All right, then we can make the card. So this first span. This one is going to be a link to.
Yeah, that'll go to their Twitter.
Yeah, so we'll go to.
And you're probably okay, and then you're gonna show like their Twitter after that. That makes sense.
Right?
Sure.
Something like that.
Looks good.
It worked.
Yeah, you set all anchor tags to be white.
Yeah, I don't mind if it's white, but I do want these decorated. So I can do that in here. Boom. And then
Underline.
Wait, we don't want that.
No, it's fine.
How does Twitter have it? Oh yeah, they're just bolded. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Underline is like from the 90s. Nobody underlines links.
All right, they're bolded now. But I need that other one to be like not as big or something. Twitter. It's like 0.75 em.
You want some margin or something?
Yeah. Hey.
Nice.
Something's happening here. On the card itself, I definitely want a little bit of padding.
Yeah, and you're going to want some border.
Right.
Or really box shadow, right? Border radius and box shadow.
They don't do the border radius.
They don't?
No. It looks like it's just like a...
Oh, they link them all together. Okay.
Yeah.
So then just some box shadow.
Yeah, so we just want... Or is it just a border?
It could be. It'd be really tiny border, right? One rem is going to be huge.
Oh,
or one.
Did I do one rem? I know one.
No,
pixel.
You did one pixel.
Okay. I was like, how come it's not showing up though?
I don't know.
Oh, I didn't do solid.
Oh, there you go.
All right. That's about right?
Yeah, I think their color is a little bit different. They might use an RGB.
Yeah, let's see what they do.
RGBA. Try something like this. Here.
Sounds too black.
Or it's the opposite. It's the opposite, right?
Each one of these. It's on here, right? There it is.
Perfect. Just steal it.
Just steal it. I don't know how big it is though. Well, that looks like it.
Luke with the COVID memes.
Hang on one second.
All right.
I'll be right back. Just a second. You can keep coding if you want. I gotta do something real quick.
All right. Let me pull this up.
I don't even know how to like mute, but that's not gonna work. Whatever. Anyways, I'll be back.
All right. Let's see. You guys can't see what I'm coding, so I'm not even going to write some code. What do you guys want to talk about? Luke, how's your day going? Let me. Let me do this. I can add a tiny bit more here. What is he doing?
Oh, I left it just blocked.
Yeah, exactly. I was like, I can't. You're not gonna be able to see
move
anything that I'm
this.
doing.
All right. I could have turned.
I'm doing a little code here, but nobody can see it.
Did you save stuff?
Yeah, I just saved it, but I didn't really add anything.
All right, cool. GitHub, awesome. All right, so let's see.
And also it's on a delay, so it's like I can't even interact with chat the way you want to, right? Because it's like
the delay is
seems like there's like a minute delay. We'll have to figure that one out.
The delay is pretty bad. All right, so we have this. We definitely want to show those tags of like what they're like the languages or whatnot. So you have name, body. Oh, so you put GitHub in there.
Yeah, languages.
And I want to make like a little tag boxes. So I'm going to use, I'll just use a span with a, wow. That one thing in VS Code drives me so crazy that when you're right here and you're in this immediate function, you can't do span tab. It like messes up everything. It won't create the span for you. So you
Yeah, I
have
don't
to,
use that, so I never.
how do you
encountered that
usually do
problem.
it?
I always create a function and return.
Oh. Yeah, I mean, that would definitely work.
If you want to check out some serious Emmet skills, you can watch the video that probably isn't posted yet, but it'll be posted later on our decode. I built like a whole site with one line of code.
One line of code, all of it. All right, so now I can add a little bit here. So I can say dot tags.
Yeah, you want a little chip or something.
Yeah, I'm gonna do a background color is var. I want it to be opposite, so I'm gonna do dash color. I want the color to be
dash BG color.
Yeah. And probably like a slight bit of padding, not that much though, like maybe 5 pixels.
I just say 0.5 rem.
25 rem of padding.
No, 0.5, half a rem.
Oh. Objects
25.
are not valid as React.
Probably just 50 rem.
I forgot what a language. Oh, there's the name in there. That's right. Language dot name. Actually, I can do this.
Destructure.
Destructure. TypeScript. That did not do the things I thought it was going to do. You know?
Because you said dot tags and the class names mean nothing when you're in modules, it needs to be dot tag, right? Because you said styles dot tag.
Oh, yeah, that's what it is.
You know what I'm saying? Like class names are just totally meaningless.
Right, yeah. That's bam. It's
and they
beautiful.
probably need some margin.
But why is it bumping up against that?
Because you did padding, right? And the thing above it doesn't have any style.
Just yeah. Yeah. But the padding should make the size of it bigger though, right? Or not?
I don't know. I'm not looking at the CSS.
I would have thought anyways.
You probably just want the padding on the tag itself.
Well, this is the tag.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, that was my, unless it's applying. Oh yeah, that's what it could be doing, is to the other span.
Yeah.
No, it's not though. See, it's that span.
Okay.
Going outside of the size of the tag.
Yeah, it's because adding padding to a span is weird. That's all I'm trying to say.
I think that's what it is, because it's like inline block or something.
Yeah. Yeah, and you want the div to be display inline or something. Display inline block, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, I think it's inline. There we go.
Yeah.
All right.
And then you...
Well, definitely not that big.
Yeah, and you definitely want some margin too.
Not that small either. Yeah, I'm going to have to add some margin as well. So margin right. Oh, 0.5 around. Yeah, something like that. And then off the top as well. I can do that at the tag level though. There we go. And I want border radius on these. 5, maybe. Ooh.
All right.
Get in there. I kind of like want the padding to be not so much on the top. So that would be maybe like 2 here. Maybe not that much. Maybe like 3.
Yeah, 3. 3 is the sweet spot.
Sweet 3, and then we'll do like 3 here too. Oh man. Oh,
this is looking pretty snazzy.
Pretty good. All right. So now we can click these. It takes us to the person, but I don't want it to leave our site. We want them to stay on our site, right?
Yeah, you need to
We need
target.
This one.
Target and rel.
Yeah, I don't trust that Twitter.
Target blank. No opener, no referrer. No.
I know,
rel. No. You need rel.
Yeah, rel.
Yeah, I don't trust Twitter. You never know what's going to happen.
You never know. They could get
Jack
hacked.
Dorsey.
They could get hacked. There we go. Look at that guy. Oh, man. Looking good. All right.
Now you want those languages to link to a filter that only shows people for those languages.
Yes.
Actually, you know what we could do?
What could we do?
Is we could just create a page if we want this to be static, right? We could just create a page that is the filter. You know, if we just want to filter by language, right?
So then the links would take you to that page.
Yeah. So these would link to like, /React or something, /TypeScript.
Check it out. Are you jealous right now? You jealous?
What is that? Some Taco Bell?
Trap Supreme. I haven't eaten, so I had to get a bite from.
Elbow cough.
I think that's
that's good.
Dab?
Yeah, it's a dab, but the
Oh, that's funny. Yeah. All right.
Elbow cough. I'm not familiar with YouTube streaming. YouTube Live.
Yeah, we just do it. But we do. All right.
And whenever I watch someone else stream, I'm just a lurker. I don't type.
Yeah. Why don't we?
Yeah, so let's set up this filter page.
Well,
let's see if we can do it.
I was thinking maybe we
cut it.
I think we could deploy it. Then as we make changes.
Yeah, actually, deploying might be better for now, because the other thing we have to think about with filters, which we didn't tackle last week, is filtering on these languages, which they are a taxonomy, so maybe we can look that up. But
I think we can do it. I just wanted to get it deployed so that then we have a URL people can be checking out while we code. Which would be pretty neat.
Sure. You're going to have to deploy the WordPress site.
The WordPress site, yeah. So I was hoping this is done by now. That's the followa.dev. Now we're going to get this WordPress set up like the other WordPress. We don't know our front end URL yet, so I'm not gonna worry about that. Install that. I don't know what leaving that page did actually. I didn't finish.
It didn't finish.
Did not finish. Did not. All right, CPT UI. ACF. Not extended. Don't click extended. You're gonna have a bad time. All right, got that. Got to upload a few plugins.
I like how you search the plugin store and it's like no matter what you type, it's like, did you mean Yoast SEO?
Are you sure you didn't want Yoast? Because we're not seeing it on your site.
Yeah, like, not seeing Yoast there. Did you mean to install Yoast?
I'm pretty sure you meant Yoast. Yep. I don't remember which one I installed already, but all right. Now we can deploy this to Atlas. Oh wait, I probably need to put this in GitHub.
Yeah, so for those of you who don't know, Atlas was a Greek god who carried the world on his back. Wasn't that Atlas?
It was. It's also a Boston Dynamics robot that is headless. What was what I need? Oh, I need to go to GitHub.
And it's also the headless hosting platform of WP Engine.
WP Engine. That is correct. Followa.dev. I will make this public. Everyone can come check it out.
So after you like create followa.dev, you can create meta.dev, and then it can be like like sia.dev, like that thing for celebrities, except just for developers. What is that called? Where you can like pay to have some celebrity like make
Cameo?
a video clip for you. Yeah, yeah, what's it called?
Is it Cameo?
Yeah, Cameo.
Oh man.
But exclusively for developers.
Make tens of dollars. Remote ad origin. Bam. We has code on the interwebs. All right, now what we need to do is deploy this over here, create an app. I need to give access to that repo. All right, so I'm going to call it follow dev. I don't know if they let me put a dot in there.
Yeah, that seems wrong. You might have to do a dash.
Let me go a dash just for.
It's probably safe. You probably take down the whole platform if you put it down.
Follow a dev. I made 2 of these on accident, but we want to see. All right, get pub repo map-landers followa.dev. GitHub branch main. All right, then we need to put the things in here. It's actually not. That is not correct.
No, that's what you put in here. You don't need any environment variables there, right? Or well, you do.
I
do for your.
I need this,
but it'll
I
have
gotta
to
grab
be
the right one though.
Yeah.
Gonna be this one.
Yeah, and you may want to hide the key when you put it in.
Yeah.
So just hide your, like, do that off screen.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll regenerate it. Probably you that already copied it down. All right, that looks right. Create the app. Yep, there he goes. All right, this is deploying. When it's done, I'm gonna hook my domain up to it, which I have. Let me do that real quick.
You could also do the WordPress side, like put the developers in, because we don't have the custom post type and stuff set up for it.
Let me give you access so you can do that while I'm doing this.
I don't remember what it was. I guess I can look.
No, I gotta give it to you.
No. I mean, I don't remember what settings we had.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I'm sure there's a way to like export and import, but you might want to change that password once you get in.
Wait, what did you do? What did you just show? You show my password?
Yeah. To the
oh, nice.
To the site.
You could have just added my WP Engine account, couldn't you?
There was probably a better way to do that. That's true. All right, let me add the DNS settings here. I'm over here. On our docs, we go down to somewhere right here. I need to add these A records.
Wait, I didn't even see it. Oh, well.
All right, so that is saved.
You didn't copy that password to me, and I'm not typing it in. So hopefully I get an email with it. But I don't see one.
Just reset it.
Oh, here we go. I messed up.
What? What did you do?
You're gonna have to reset it. You're gonna have to reset it. I clicked this thing. It gave me an automatic password. I just was clicking. I didn't save it, and then it wanted me to put it in.
All right. How do I reset? Set new password. All right. I'll just copy it to you in Discord.
Yeah, that's better.
All right. Okay. So this is build failed. What happened? What happened? Error. Re-render error. Not query field developers. Oh, we don't. I can't generate a static page because we don't have the types there yet.
Yeah, that's what I was
Yeah.
trying to figure out here.
Cool. All right. I'll keep messing around with this. So you get that. And find where I was.
So what did we call it?
Developers. Here, I'll paste you the queries so you can just see.
I can see them.
You have.
I'm just I'm just trying to figure out what we called everything. Like the slug. Did we call the slug developer? Is that what it was?
I didn't even. I think it's just developers. I don't think that part matters.
Okay.
All right, let's see. What can we do here? We were going to create pages with filters. So what we would do there, create a folder called filters, and then we'll create a new file called filter. So what we want to do is on the first page that we come into, it's just going to be a giant list of developers. We'll add paging later. And then if you click on one of those little tags, we want it to take you to a page where you only see developers that fit that profile. So that's what we're going to do. Let's do it. Create a new page. I need to get the router from next. This won't be static if I do that. How do I get the URL from static?
It's context dot params or something.
All right.
Or context dot query maybe.
All right.
Something like that.
I'll find it.
You can log it.
Yeah. I have TypeScript, so should work.
We did full URLs for GitHub, right? Yeah.
We did what?
Nothing.
not there.
I hope I did the languages right. We'll see. Oh, field group. What?
I need this query. I wonder how we query that. The taxonomy. Oh man, this is on an ACF thing again. This isn't going to work, is it?
Yeah, so something I had thought is why don't we just use tags for the languages?
Well, we are using tags. But
You know
we're
what I'm saying?
using it in ACF. But I also can do this like the super inefficient way and just pull them all back and then filter them.
Yeah, but we could just use like actual tags, right? Not meta tags. And you might be able to do a taxonomy query, but I think you could just do tags and then you could filter on tags for the query.
Like if you just
I
do
could
the
be wrong.
tags from the custom post type, you mean?
Yeah.
At the high
You know what I'm saying? But hold on a second. I did all the fields and forgot to add a field group name, and then it errored and it removed all the fields. So I should do them all again.
Well, for now, I'm just gonna make this call the way it is.
What is your GitHub?
Mine, Matt-Landers.
And what was your personal blog?
Just mattlanders.com.
How did you add? Oh, I see. Okay.
How does how the JavaScript includes work? That's how I thought it worked, but TypeScript is bitching at me. Includes.
Okay. We should have some data in there if you want to just point it to the live site and see if it'll bring back
Wait,
some stuff.
I'm an idiot.
Are you in too deep?
No, actually, I'm not. I was what I wanted to do. No, I want to.
We set it to sync so you can use the actual taxonomy query. Okay. Let me poke around with this.
I don't want to have to do a loop here. I have to though, don't I?
What are you trying to do here? Did you get this working?
Mm-hmm. Well, I haven't ran it yet, but I think it's gonna work. Why this is saying that? Oh. I mean, it's definitely not gonna work, but oh, maybe. If it does, I'll be quite surprised. Oh, get static paths is required. Oh, what does this return? What does get static paths return?
Get static paths. You could just return something like this. Hold on.
All right, returns paths, params. Okay.
I put it in
Params
there.
are just the a nested object, I guess.
Yeah. Did you want to statically generate all those? I didn't even do that. Now, you can go back to your code. I added some code in there.
Okay. Is it? Doesn't say. Oh yeah, it is an array of. Yeah.
Yeah, so you don't have to add them all in there. You can do blocking and it will SSR on the first one. And then after that, it will serve the static page.
Gotcha.
Yeah, Lucas, I'm seeing this, but we have to install the tax query to do it. So let me go and grab that plugin.
Not read property find of undefined. Data.developers.nodes. All right. How did I pull this out? Data, developers, nodes. Developers, nodes. Developers, nodes. Developers nodes. This. Okay.
Developers nodes. What are you doing?
Oh.
I've got the query in here, but you want to change to use the live site. So see if you can get it from the live site for now.
Because this isn't accurate. You're doing what? I can change it to...
Yeah, change it to the live site and let's see if that works. And I have a query that we can run to do the filtering.
This is what I was running. Let's see if this is working though.
Server error. That's what you like to see.
Props. Oh, this isn't. Props title. I don't. This should return like this, right?
No, you want to do props.developers. That's what you're looking for. That's I named it something weird, but
this is right.
Yeah, and I don't know if it'll be props.props because props.props might not exist.
Additional keys.
You know what I'm saying?
You what?
Like
it's not. Oh, you're saying props might not be there yet. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What is this? Props. Developers. That looks right. Doesn't it?
Yeah. So what is it showing you here?
Additional keys
Additional keys were returned. Properties intended for your component must
now
be
it's
nested.
working. I just had to refresh.
Oh, okay.
But not working. But we'll figure that out.
Yeah, well, so then what are you looking at? Developers.map. It's developer.data.twitter or something.
Yeah. All right. But you want me to point this to the live site?
Yeah.
Which is, what was it? followa.dev.wpengine.com.
Yeah, WP Engine powered, right?
No, that worked.
No, that is not right. You need to restart the next server when you change your environment variables. I mean, it might work, but I don't know, for whatever reason we're supposed to be using WP Engine power.
Yeah, it's for Cloudflare. But it takes a little bit for that to all get hooked up. That worked. Yeah, so there's JavaScript, React, COBOL Fortran, master. Oh boy. Yeah. Funny.
COBOL Fortran. I just needed to do something different so that we'd know if it worked or not.
Well, it's working. All right.
Okay,
cool.
so here's a query we
what
can use.
What am I doing wrong over here? So developers, map, blah, blah.
How about we just do this instead?
What are you doing?
And actually, I'll get. Yeah, I've got the real query ready to go.
Oh, this is working. It's just. There we go. But it didn't filter.
How do I do these queries?
Oh, you're changing it, dude.
Yeah, I'm doing the query.
All that bad coding I did down the drain. While I'm gonna change it to follow along so people can watch while I eat.
Where's the line?
Where are you typing?
Oh, filter. Is that right? Is this working? Is not defined in the operation. Second. Oh, why did I do this?
You should be able to run locally now too.
True. Okay. Why is it expecting string optional? Oh, okay. This should work. So it's saying cannot read property map. Oh. Use query. Yeah, there we go. So what are we looking at? Filters, React. It didn't find me, but you know. You win some, you lose some. It should be logging to the console if you open the console somewhere. Is it 0? Array of 0?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Let's see. What did I do wrong here? Oh. Yeah, that's fine. When I miss
You got it. It's working.
Oh, it is? Oh, okay. Just needed a refresh. Perfect.
All right, you need a key. In the loop. Wait,
Key.
you have a key. What the hell? Let me refresh.
No, I think that's a different key, right? That's in the card. You need a key in here.
Yeah. Bam. Sweet.
What is that error?
Wait, what?
Try refreshing again.
Yeah. Static. All right. Now we're good. Wait.
There we go.
There we go. And we can go back home. It's fast. All right, now we need to make these clickable.
Yeah.
Now let's go. Our card.
You can make them next links, right?
Yeah. Oh, I'm following you again.
It looks like it's not case sensitive, so you can
Yeah.
you can link to lowercase.
All right, cool. So in here, we'll do link.
Thank you to Lucas for the hot tip on taxonomy queries.
Yeah, very cool.
We will definitely use those.
right, so now it should. There it is. Bam. And we're in developer mode, so it looks slow, but when you go into like full on, it's not slow.
Yeah, so we should walk through that query, by the way, because I just kind of like pasted it in there and went.
Yeah, hang on, I need to fix this. There's a key missing. Oh, I need to move this key up.
Oh, that's what it was.
All right, we have a console log somewhere. Right. Oh, yeah, you want to tell them what's going on here?
Yeah, so we installed a plugin that is WP GraphQL tax query is a plugin. I'll send it to you, Matt, so you can link it in the chat.
Okay, right here. WPL tax query.
Yeah, so that enables you to do where queries based on taxonomies. And so I created a query there. Lucas sent me one that he probably uses, and then I adopted it for this. But essentially, it lets you, we don't really need the relation here, right? But it lets you do a query with a list of taxonomies. We only have one. So I said, okay, our term is our variable language from here. And then the taxonomy type is tag. So this is what we set up in custom fields, right? So our custom field was, the name was language, but the taxonomy was actually a tag. Then the operator is in, and the field is slug. So, so when this term is in the tag, right, then it'll get us that query.
And wham, bam, that's awesome. Now let's put let's see if we can deploy it now too. So as it was waiting for all that to be there. So let me push this. Let's see.
And yeah, Francis, Matt decided to pause for a moment and just eat some tacos.
Yeah.
And not good tacos. Well, not bad tacos, but not like Austin tacos.
No, I had a
classic Taco Bell.
I had a Crunchwrap Supreme. And it was delicious.
He wasn't eating, it wasn't Taco Deli, you know.
Had those yesterday for lunch though. Shit. All right,
yeah, way better than Torchy's
anymore. Yeah, Torchy's.
Torchy's has gone too corporate, you know.
Yeah. Let's see here. Where are we? Oh, I made 2 of these, didn't I?
I'm not above some Taco Bell.
Yeah, I mean, come on. Taco Bell is amazing. Look, if you're going to be a developer, Fran, you're going to have to get on board with Mountain Dew and Taco Bell. Okay? It's just part of the culture. And look, you're going to do it. You're going to feel terrible after.
Yeah.
And you're still going to do it again. Hey, look, we have a site. Boom. Whoa. Maybe not yet. Not
hey,
yet.
look, we
not
have a
yet.
site.
Oh, it's still deploying. You get this URL a little earlier than you would expect sometimes. It gets it right after the build, but not necessarily by the time it deployed.
Oh, I see.
So it's like, here's the URL.
We're almost there. Yeah. We're 90% there. Did you hook up a domain?
Not yet. I'm going to make sure it's running, and then I'll add the domain. There now.
Francis,
look at that.
Taco Bell will definitely help you stay climbing lean, if you know what I'm saying.
But look how fast this is now. Just click, 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 click. Can't believe you put me in there for COBOL and Fortran, dude. That's so
I was
fast.
trying to think of languages you would know.
Mm-hmm. All right, so now we're going to add a domain. The domain is followa.dev.
What I didn't realize until later was once you add a language, maybe there is a way to remove it from within WordPress, but they're all there. They're just going to be there forever.
How are we going to find COBOL and Fortran devs on Twitter? They're still mailing each other by real mail. All right, domain is being hooked up. Boom, 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 boom.
How long does a domain hookup take?
No, in a minute. And it's not very long, I don't think. I also don't know if it happens automatically or what. I wouldn't think it takes long. It has to go out to Cloudflare, do a bunch of stuff. It is hooked up. And
yeah, the filter was fast, Lucas. I wouldn't know, obviously we're not really stress testing it here because
two people.
We had 2 people in there. So if we had hundreds, it might be some different case. The other thing is we are statically generating the
the page will always be fast because once the build happens, it's just super fast.
Well, that's not necessarily true, right? There are a couple of things, right? We generated the React page, but we're only on that filter path. We're only generating one for the React filter. What we would really want to do is we would want to grab all of the taxonomies and then generate them for all the pages.
I didn't realize you didn't do it all the way. So you only pass in React. Yeah, so we need to pull all the taxonomies back.
Yeah, so we could do a taxonomy query and then
let's do it.
Get them all.
That's kind of like required here.
Is it?
Yes. I mean, we can make it prettier first. We'll come back to that. That's my local one, which we're not using anymore. That's local. But where? Too many windows. Yeah. I need to populate some developers. Wait, untitled.
Yeah, so what we would need to do here is we would need something like this. We need to get all the terms.
I'm just looking at what Lucas said, but no, we don't have to send a purge because we have revalidate set to 1, so it's going to regenerate the page every 1 second.
Yeah.
So like if I go to, let's see if it's up yet. Hey, it's up. We have our custom domain. Everybody can go there now. But if we refresh the page, it should update me eventually to not be Fortran. Yeah, there we go. So basically, it's we're using ISR with Next, and we set the revalidate to 1. So if you go down here, we set the revalidate to 1. So that means every 1 second, once a request comes in, if that time has expired, it will kick off an event to go regenerate that static page. So that's why I had to refresh there once. 1 second is probably a little short. We could probably do that like a minute or something like that. All right, let's put we need to put some other developers in here. I think the fonts are too little too. I'm gonna change our CSS just a touch.
I'm putting in this code here.
Oh wait, I need to be local now. Now, the way Atlas works, anytime that we push any changes, it's just going to go live. So I want to set my base font size. I heard somebody saying this. They set it to 10 pixels. And then on the body, they'll set it to like, 1.5 rem.
Yeah, and then you just use rem to adjust it as you go.
But now you know what it is. So 1.5 rem is going to be 15 pixels.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You always want to set a base font size. Well, you don't necessarily need to, but if you don't, then you're using the browser's base font size.
You're using 16 pixels, and then that's just weird to figure out.
Yep.
So you set it to 10, you can always like do some pretty simple math to figure out what it is.
I kind of think about it like, would you rather use the metric system or the standard system? And, there's an obvious answer there.
Exactly. And then I made this a little too small. So this 75% actually needs to be 1.25 rem. No, that was the wrong one. Wrong one. Where's the better? Oh, 0.75 rem. Yeah. There we go. We need a little padding in here. Name, margin, bottom. That didn't seem to do much of anything. Or did that? Are we not using that? Oh, you used name.
Okay, I have this query written, but I don't know if it works or not.
All right, hang on. All right, what are you doing? For the paths, you mean?
Yeah. So I did a terms query, which should return all of our terms, I believe. And then it's going to In fact, we might want to do. You're lowercasing all the URLs, right?
I am. I'm not, but I can.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I would just lowercase them all so that we know. It may not matter, but
yeah. Not sure if it matters.
But so this is going to get all the terms, which is like COBOL, Fortran, JavaScript, Perl, React, TypeScript, uncategorized. And then it will grab the list. And then we're going to return a list of all of those params. So it'll generate all those pages.
Yeah, we can't tell if anything's working, but because we have the same stuff.
Did you? Oh, you got to go like.
We need to add some more. Let's add some more people in here. All right, everybody on the stream, who should we add? Who's your favorite developers to follow?
Earlier in the stream, Francis mentioned adding.
Oh, we gotta add Mr. Ball. Then we can add PHP in here.
Yeah, there we go. I don't think I can paste links in here, so I'll just add them. I'll add some people.
I guess I'll use his Twitter name. Is it? It's actually. Oh boy. There he is. He's everywhere. I don't know what all he codes in. He definitely does that.
Yeah, just do those for now. Yeah. He might do some Fortran every now and then.
Can you not delete these now? They're just stuck there forever.
I mean, you can go into the database and delete them.
Yeah. I'm sure there's some plugin you can get. What are you doing to my account? Jeez. All right, there's Jason. Jordan. Dan Abramov. Yeah. This is why I want to connect to Twitter too, because looking all these up is kind of a pain.
Mm-hmm.
Dan works at Facebook. What's his blog? It's yeah, overreacted. That's it.
Yeah, overreacted.io.
I assume he does TypeScript, but I'm just going to say React and JavaScript. All right. I need to wait for people. Now I need to wait for people to be able to submit people.
Mm-hmm.
But, hey, you're missing.
Yeah, I think that's good for now. Now we can let's test the static generation.
And the light mode, dark mode.
Ooh, yeah, light mode, dark mode. Put that button in there.
Let's do it. Everybody's been waiting. This was the hook to keep people watching for 4 hours.
Just create a component for it, right?
For the button? Like a toggle button? Yeah. All right.
Yeah, because you're gonna have to like set it on HTML and whatever.
New file.
The moment everyone has been waiting several hours for is about to unfold.
We started it in the beginning as a tease, and unintentionally through ADD, we forgot it.
It's like when the newscasters say, more of this to come. And they keep saying that right before every commercial break. And then they don't say the important part until the last 10 minutes of the broadcast.
That's right. Is there like a built-in toggle actually?
What do you mean built-in toggle?
In HTML?
No, it's like a button.
I
mean, there's a checkbox. You could do a checkbox.
I want like a switch toggle.
Yeah, well, you can pull in Bootstrap.
It's always what you're pushing me to do, man. I'm trying to be better.
Yes, use dark mode.
Look. Oh wow, that's a lot of.
Yeah.
A lot of CSS.
I mean, you can do it.
I'm gonna do it. I am gonna use W3 Schools. Oh God. All right. What do they do it on? An input? Wait, what is this checkbox slider?
Yeah, so Luke, we actually,
I see.
yeah, the marquee, perfect. Earlier I don't know if you had joined at this point, but we created a way for a light and dark mode using CSS variables. So all we need to do is add a data theme tag or something. I forget what it is. Yeah, data theme tag. And if we set it to light, then it'll be light mode. If we set it to dark, it'll be dark mode. You're gonna have to use CSS modules. So remember, you'll have to like go in and add all those styles.
They're already there, so
They are.
yeah. Slider.round. Why is it want me to have to?
Yeah, can you go back? Can you go back to the CSS variables? So just for a second.
Oh yeah. So we pull in these variables. So we have the root. The default is it's going to be dark mode. And then we have it selecting like if there's this data theme light, then it reverses them. So we just need some way to set that on the HTML element. And then we'll be good. We can do that somehow.
Yeah, you just want to use that toggle. The toggle has an on click or whatever. You know, it just returns a thing. It has an on click. When you click it, it sets state, and then it does a use layout effect and grabs the HTML element and toggles the attribute.
Why does this think there's... Oh, I see. I see. Okay, so this doesn't work, obviously.
Like dark mode activate.
Not slider. Got round.
Yeah, the dot slider isn't going to happen, right? Because you're using CSS modules and the class isn't going to end up there, is it?
I tried to.
Yeah, you have to do something like that.
I mean, it seems right. I'm sure that's right. Right?
Yeah, okay. That's how it works. Maybe you just rename those things.
Do what?
Maybe you just like
I will
change the CSS so it will
for
work.
now, I just don't think this thing shows up at all. All right, we want to add a toggle.
Yeah, so now you don't do anything in here, and it's going to handle it for you in there, right?
Yeah. Is it here somewhere? React children like only expected to receive a single React element. Where are we? Where is it complaining? Pages underscore document. What? What?
Oh, it's the link. Go back there. It was in that page. It's because you have that in the link. It needs to be below the link. And you, yeah, whatever.
Whatever. Boink, 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 boink. All right, I want that on the other side. I do margin.
You need to add a 0. You need to add a class to it. Yeah, and you're gonna need to.
I need to pass it down.
Add like a margin left.
I can't pass a class. Or something. How would you do that?
You just wrap it in a div and do it in the other component.
Oh yeah. Sometimes it's just too simple of a solution.
Or maybe a span, right?
Is it a span or a div?
Probably want a span, otherwise it's going to do a block, and you just want it to be on the same. I mean, you could do either. Actually, it has divs in it, does it not? It has all that stuff. You may have to do this in a div, and then just do a inline.
Oh. Like you're using styles, but you're using
modules.
Now on the nav.
Applet? What is applet? Oh, I haven't seen that in years.
Is it auto 0? Is that right?
Some Oracle thing.
Oh, I don't want block. No. I want.
It would be 0 auto, right? But its margin left is auto because you want it on the right.
It's what? 0 auto?
Yeah, but you don't want right margin too. You only want left margin. And I don't even know if this will work. We'll see. You just do it. You just do it and you pray.
No.
Yeah. So just do like...
Is it not going all the way across? I think this isn't. Oh, it is filling.
Yeah, do like position relative and right 0 or something. Try that. It's something like this. I mean, there are different ways to do it.
I can just do a flex box.
Don't you want inline block? You want to display inline block? Yeah, that's true. You can flex box it.
Let's just make it work first. It's clearly
Okay.
CSS is not our strong suit.
No, I don't write CSS every day.
All right.
Actually, like pretty much no days.
All right. Now we want it to do something.
Yeah, so you need to figure out when it's toggled on and off, and you need to toggle the
Right.
HTML. So you need to set state whenever it's toggled. Like that input type checkbox, you need like on change. Yeah, maybe that's it.
Yeah, on change will work. And then I want a set state. I don't need a set state.
Yeah,
really
you want to use state because you want to do a use layout effect. I mean, I guess you don't need to do that, and you could just do it in the on change.
Right.
But you need to like in there in the on change, you select the HTML.
Is that safe though? Not safe though, is it?
Yeah. What's not safe about it?
To try to select the HTML element from here, because what if we're server-side rendering?
Well, it won't. On change won't happen if you're server-side rendering. So you need to do. You need to do. And yeah, and it's like document.body, right? You probably don't need HTML.
Element? That's not. No. Will we make it data-theme?
Yeah, data-theme.
Ooh. Attribute. Attributes. So, right, can I do like that? Or like that?
You can just do. Isn't there toggle attribute? I'm pretty sure there's just toggle attribute, and you can toggle it on and off. Something like that.
I gotta give it a value. I guess I don't. Well, I want to give it a value, yes.
Yeah, doesn't it let you set the value?
It's
toggle
not in
attribute
toggle
not let you do
attribute,
that?
it doesn't look like. You better just set an attribute here though, right? Dot attributes. Where is it? Set attribute. Oh, there we go. There we go. You don't need no documentation.
And you need to, well, you're going to need to get it too, because you'll want to either set it or unset it, or set it to light or set it to dark. That's what the set state was all about. But, you know, we can do it this way. So I just get the, I just get the HTML element first, get the attribute. If it exists, if it doesn't exist, set it to light. If it is light, set it to dark. And if it's dark, set it to light. Yeah, so then you say if not theme or theme dot value equals dark. No. Yeah, you need to figure out what.
No, it's just a string. Yeah, it's a string.
It is?
Yeah.
Okay.
So if it's
dark, then if it doesn't exist or it's dark, you want to set it to light. Otherwise, you want to set it to dark.
Right.
Or no.
Yeah, that's
theme equals dark, not theme or dark.
Yeah.
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 Yeah. I got you.
I'm gonna get in here. I'm getting in here.
Data stream equals if it's not thin, then it goes light. Else. What'd you do? Really good. That seems right?
Sure.
What? What?
You didn't expect it.
Wow. Sometimes you do good things.
All right, now move that thing all the way over to the right of the nav bar. Display flex.
That's awesome. Boom, 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 boom.
Display
Okay,
flex.
yeah, you want me to do stuff now? Okay.
Yeah.
All right. That was in the nav module. Oh Lord.
Yeah.
Let's do
It's
this.
dot toggle.
Yeah, hang on, let me.
What are you doing?
I just want to be able to see this. I want to be able to see. All right, so we have the nav. Flex. That's gonna mess it up already though, right? Oh, there it goes. Done.
Simple.
Simple. Easy. Probably want to add like a wrapper in here. So it's like the same as the rest of the site.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
I got it.
Yeah, it would be justify content space between, but it's fine. What we did is fine.
I mean, that sounds
It
wonderful.
worked.
I mean, I can get her. It's fine. Sorry, we're debating on who's gonna watch the kids tonight. I lost. Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll get them. All right. See ya. Have fun. Love you. All right. Don't get COVID. Okay. Thanks. All right.
Bye, Mish.
All right. What was I doing? Oh yeah, flex. That worked. Cool. And now I want a container.
You probably want this to like this is where
I'm gonna add a container width so we can now have it in 2 places. Right now I'm confused.
what are you confused about?
I messed up. Now this needs to be display flex. And not this. Oh, and then I need margin R0, yeah. Margin 0 auto. There we go. Wonk, wonk. Also don't want that blue color. I want it to be like dark black or something. All right, and then I want to do one more thing because I want to do a transition so it looks cool on the color, you know?
Oh, I see.
See how it's like
a fade.
It's like instantly changing. I don't like a fade. See how long it takes me to give up on this one.
Yeah, you need to do an animation.
I think I can just do a transition, right? So I can do body. Position. Background color.
Is it transition or is it animation and then the animation name is fade in or something?
Nah, it's definitely transition. What do I remember? Yeah. 2 seconds. Background color.
Oh, I see. Yeah. That didn't work.
It's static. Hang on. Still didn't work. You might not be able to transition that.
Did you what did you do?
Oh shit,
Linear?
what did I just click?
I don't know.
I clicked the get thing. I've done this before. I never can figure out how to
just close the file.
Oh.
And reopen it. Yeah.
Oh.
Reopen it. Where are you adding the transition?
Oh no.
Well, it's over for today.
Oh, there we go. Okay. I screwed up my VS Code. I'm out. Transition back.
Is it linear? Do you have to add linear or something?
Appears.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know this transition thing. It should work, but
is it not doing it on the background color? Is that the problem? Am I doing this somewhere else? Card module. The lay. No, that's not it.
Oh, I wonder. Wait, yeah, I wonder if it's the layout too. You need to just remove
need to
it
do
from
it.
there.
I'm like, ugh. Yeah.
You don't need to do it there. You just need to not have the background color of the layout even set, right?
Maybe. Oh, yeah. Now the nav bar is the problem.
Yeah, so you need to do it on the nav bar too, but I definitely do like a 1/4 second and not. Oh yeah, Luke says do a 1/4 second. I'd say do 25 seconds.
Yeah. You want dark mode? You're waiting.
Come back later.
There we go.
And you need to do it on the color too.
That's hot. I need to do it on the bot shadow. Where's that? Bot shadow. This should actually. Oh boy.
You need to just set colors. Set a CSS variable for this color.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to do it. It's what do you call this? It's what?
Yeah, Luke suggests 25 seconds and use a cubic Bezier, whatever.
So it's like,
yeah, it's like for 25 seconds.
Perfect. Wait, what happened?
The CSS, you're missing a semicolon in some line somewhere.
Like all over. Why is prettier not helping me here?
Wouldn't it be 0.7?
Ooh.
Yeah, all right, that works. But you need to do, you need to,
I got to do it on the box shadow too, though.
Yeah, you got to do it on the box shadow and the border, right?
Oh,
the border of the
another one.
Twitter boxes.
Transition time. Yes. So I don't have to copy this every time.
Can't you use invert? You could use SCSS and just invert the shadow color. See what that does. Isn't invert a thing?
Well, I can't do it in SCSS.
What? Yeah, you can. I mean, you're still using the CSS variable.
This one here?
So, like, go to the nav module.css.
But I'm already doing
it. So the transition, instead of doing, so you want to transition to the invert of the shadow color. Here, I'll show you.
But no, that's not how it works.
How does it not work?
I'm just doing the length of time here.
No.
Yeah, I'm not setting a color here. The color's changing because of the variable.
Oh, I see.
Yeah. But now I want that shadow to also do it. I think it's doing it probably.
And you need to do it with the Twitter, the borders.
This one, no. All right, now I need to do it with what? Oh, you did the borders? Sweet.
No, you have to. I'm doing it, but you have to do it.
Man, that's cool though, you know? On the dot container on that nav, do align item center so the toggle and the nav are centered. It is triggering my OC. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you mean the vertical? Yeah. Good point. The problem is this. Yeah, okay, now it's right. Yeah, this needs to be align cell center. Yeah.
You need it on the anchor tag, right?
Is that where I need it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Wrong place. Whoa.
Yeah, animation frame.
Yay. Man, that's pretty good, yo. That's awesome. Let me check this in.
Did you transition the text color? You got to transition the actual font
keep
color.
going with it. Let me
You got to transition the This is just too much, though.
I like it. Luke, I've seen what you've done. Your punishment's coming. I'll show. Luke is messing around. And this is what he has done. I like it. It's a good look for me, I think. What are you doing now?
I'm transitioning the color.
Man, I'm impressed. We're good. This thing's live too. Or it will be live soon. Probably building or something. Could have just built.
All right, try it now. Go back. I think it should have done everything.
I'm trying to make sure we've built.
Oh, okay.
It's cached or something. Something is cached. I gotta purge my cache.
What's cached?
There he goes. Boom. No, I was just looking at the live site. All right, what'd you do? You did things?
Yeah, it should be good. I just made sure all the colors are transitioning.
Ooh, man, I like it. That's a good, I think that's a good blog post. How to do the dark mode, light mode. Like really simply. Like that was a really easy way to do it, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I have struggled with that before. If you try to do it in just CSS or SCSS, Sass, without the variables, it's not. You're not gonna have a good time.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, you can kind of do it, but
you have to compile a bunch more CSS.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, what? I'd like to be able to pull in those images. I don't think we have time though. We're at 4:37.
Yeah.
I think we're good. I'm gonna keep playing with it this weekend. I think I want to hook it up to Twitter so that you can log in with Twitter, and then we can put a follow button here, and you don't have to go out to Twitter to follow. You just like click, 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 click. That'd be cool. And then also I can pull in the images from each person. And you could even have a page for like each individual handle and show like their latest couple tweets. I can preview them. Yeah, pretty cool though.
Wait, hold on.
What?
Hold
What
on
happened?
here. Before we go, I got one thing. Hold on. I'm trying to.
Are you changing something?
Yeah, give me a second.
Okay, I'll wait. What is Will doing?
Wait for it.
Wait for it. It's dark.
Wait.
Are you going to save their state?
Yeah, give me a second.
That's a good one too, yeah.
Shoot. Where did this? Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah. I was already showing that. I was showing everybody that while you were doing something.
There we go.
Yeah, Luke messing with me, man. That's what happens. You get trolled by your buds. Super trolls, man. What did you change in here?
I don't know. I probably changed some of the transition stuff to like transitioning the font color, transitioning some of the borders.
That's super. That was a good one. That was fun. Now I'm going to populate this thing with a bunch of devs and put it out there.
Nice.
All right. Well, I got to get my kids because my wife left to go do something. So
She left you?
She left me. It's just me on Friday night. I'm going to go get the kids, pop some bourbon, put them to bed. Probably look at some more code. Who knows? Actually, I've been playing Hades at night. Good game.
Oh, yeah?
Definitely check it out on the Switch. It's good for like laying in bed and going and crashing. I like it. I'm sure Luke's played it. It's like his kind of game, I would think.
Isn't there a new Monster Hunter coming out? That's what I'm.
Another one? I thought it was just a
play
new
that.
one. Hydro homie.
Yeah, I think there's a new Monster Hunter.
Yeah. Yeah, Hades is awesome. So, all right. That was fun. That was a good one. We need, I think, doing more full projects through all the way to something like actually cool and usable is neat.
Yeah.
That was what? That was 3.5 hours. We built.
Not too bad.
Built a whole site, got it deployed. You can enter stuff into the back end. Just for if you joined late, we'll show you how this works before we log off. There's a back end here on WordPress. We can go to this content type, developers, and we can edit them. Can change. Damn it, Will. You can change the stuff that they do to not be Fortran and Cobol.
He specializes in Fortran.
Fortran. Yeah, add new developers in here. So I'm gonna add a bunch of developers. I'm gonna hook it up to Twitter. See what else I can do with this. It's pretty neat. And yeah, awesome.
Yeah, you could write a script so you have like a Twitter list of software developers.
Right.
You could actually probably write a script to like pull it
Populate.
down and use the WordPress API to populate all this.
That'd be cool. Yeah, and I want to add a way on there to say, like, here's somebody you should follow.
Yeah.
I can do that with another custom post type, and then in the first live episode that we did, I used a custom post type and a custom GraphQL mutation to have a form. So I can add that on there. That'd be cool.
Cool.
All right. Fun times. Good times. All right. Thanks for everybody that joined. And hopefully you go follow some of these devs like me and Will. You follow developers.wpengine.com. You follow WPE Decode and check out everything that we're doing. More and more Headless WordPress stuff coming. We have a talk coming up at React Summit in a couple of weeks. We're doing a content and commerce workshop with Headless WordPress and Shopify. That's on April 9th, and it's replayed again at some point. And I've got a talk on either the 14th or 15th, somewhere around there, on API first development with Headless WordPress at React Summit. So check it out. All right, go out, use some of this stuff. It's awesome. Happy coding.
See you guys.
All right, end the stream. I gotta wait until we wave.